Well, the rest is all the same. It's already happened and it'll happen again. You can't kill what is not alive. You can't run from what does not exist.
Not exist. Like in my dream. What's that castle? I'll have to ask Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, city boy, getting used to the countryside?
I definitely prefer being locked down here than in Paris.
Yeah, well, there are too many Parisians coming to bring the virus with them. Huh?
You know that I came here earlier to write my book.
I know, I'm joking.
What are you doing?
Tidying my garage, can't you tell?
Is your wife not here?
Yeah, she's in town. She's angry with me. I forgot to buy hand sanitizer and the pharmacy's closed.
Oh, yeah?
You know, she's not too happy you came in from Paris.
Why?
She's afraid of the virus like everyone else.
That's a little excessive.
You said it.
Well, is it recording now? So we can get started now. Let's go. Action! Oh, that's perfect. That will be useful for the future. We have to give explanations at some point. I won't let these scavengers transform the story. They would not tell the truth. Only lies. Obviously, nothing could be more simple than pointing out an imaginary enemy, huh? You know, the truth is that the only thing that we wanted was help. Of course, companies need to make a profit. We all know they do. But making a profit requires equipment and employees. And also talent. Do you think you can carry out whatever project without money in this world? It's impossible without cash. I hate to break it to you, but nowadays you're nothing without money. It takes audacious people to thrive. I will make a difference in this world. It takes audacious people like me for other ones to make a difference. And for science to progress. The world is finally progressing. It was high time to do so. I think that at some point, people misunderstood our intentions and they love to bring it back to ethics as usual. We are immoral, that's right. But it takes what it takes, folks. Roll up your sleeves, man. It's time to take action. Time to put morals aside. This house of cards cannot come tumbling down just because of ethics. Anyway, I will never let that happen. Not me. Oh no. Do you hear that? Not me.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
Sorry, but I don't have the time to talk to you.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what to say. Okay, never mind. When it all started, nobody imagined a disaster. We only watched the screens to create and imagine new things that would entertain people. These changes were kept into a huge fictional world. Nothing serious. We didn't really think about it. It happened outside, light years away. It didn't bother me to wear a mask. I've always been wearing one with people at work or in shops or on the street. Except that this one covers half my face, not my personality. Talking with people is something I've never been good at. But I like working with Juma. The boss supports him in every project, and it's unusual in this kind of company. He works with the best scientists and equipment. When they asked me to work on finding a remedy to the virus, at first I didn't get the point. It was beyond my capacity. Then I understood that we had to forget conventional techniques. It became clear. The project is essential. Humanity had to get there someday. Time has come.
saw Julie. I think she's pissed off at me.
She saw the news about the Parisians bringing the virus to the country. She's pissed at you.
Castle or ruin in the area that looks like that?
Yeah, that's Bear Castle. It's nearby.
Can I visit it?
Yeah, but it's over a mile away and it's not allowed.
How much more than a mile?
About a third of a mile. It's not too far.
So I could maybe go there.
The cops won't give you any trouble. They tend to stay in the village.
The pandemic popped out just like that. Before anybody could react and do something. Well, that's what people say. We saw it coming actually, and we knew it was inevitable. After a while, this kind of event is not surprising anymore. Don't you think? All the governments are too busy dealing with their own problems to deal with a global disaster. That's what they say. But then, we are the ones who should be ashamed. But the truth is that we are improving the situation. Prove me wrong now. We made a profit, obviously, but the aim was to help. That's it. Whenever people need to wear masks, well, we'll produce masks. People need, well, vaccine. We'll work to create one. What's wrong with that? And when everything fails, we'll search for something else to produce. With the first pandemic, we learned from our mistakes, huh? The next ones helped us to think about new solutions, a new vision of the world and its possibilities. You're accusing our business of going too far, Well, I accuse you of not trying anything, being narrow-minded, letting yourselves die, and to see the extinction of humankind like a natural thing, an inevitable act of God. Humans are smart enough to reinvent themselves. That's the point of life.
Work required a different kind of perspective. I've never been interested in common things. Do not trust in me for this job. Being locked down here for a year, it's not a problem. It was a relief for me. I was safe, no risk of contamination. Perfect. Building the environment was the funniest part, despite the technical limits, of course. The subjects lived in a closed area that we could watch, without him to feel imprisoned or to question the environment. We helped them to get used to it slowly. They quickly needed to feel safe again. The subject has to fight for survival and keep all the tools that help during the crisis. Wearing a mask outside, for example. We have to be careful to fight against their fears and anxiety. Observing their evolution in a new place is very important. Many things can ruin the experiment, and that's why we had to implement a security system in a limited area. We cannot let the subject explore. I'd love to take part in the experiment, but it's still a test. Maybe later.